Are you guys ready for the easiest 60 keycard Sector 5 of your life? Come check this out. What's up, Knights of X, and welcome to another Conquest video. And today's a special day for me. Before I get into the gameplay, today is my final day in my 20s. I'm going to be 30 years old by the time this video is posted. So just want to say a big shout out to everyone that supported me in my 20s. I know I haven't been doing YouTube for a long time, but I appreciate you all, and I'm really excited for the next chapter of my life in my 30s. So really hyped about that. But in terms of the gameplay, guys, I have come up with a awesome little strategy to get 60 key cards in Sector 5, which is the most valuable because that is the toughest sector and you're going to get the most key cards, which is your path to red crate. So I'm going to help you guys out getting an easy 10 Order 66 in one battle, easy 60 evasion down in one battle, as well as the easiest way of getting marked. I don't know if this is working as intended or a bug, but we are going to find out soon. But this will work for this conquest. I don't think they're going to fix this or patch it, but I really think it's meant to stay. So we are going to get into the game. I just want to talk to you guys really quick about the feats we're talking about. We're talking specifically today about Sector 5, and I was able to get this done so fast before I even was able to get to the end. I don't have to go to repeat any battles. This was so easy. And the one I want to start with first is going to be Order 66, because I know a lot of the player base are going to be worried about this one. Those new clones are the only ones that apply it, and they're very paywall at the moment. They're not free-to-play accessible. They're expensive to gear. But I have narrowed down a strategy where if you find the exact node that you need, and there's plenty of different ones that I will show you, but you have to find a node that has 0 AoE abilities, and you want Voluntary Vanguard. If you have that, you're going to get this, not a problem. Unfortunately, I believe the Zeta is necessary on CX2 in order to apply the Order 66. So that is the one caveat, is you do need to Zeta him, but not going to be wasted. CX2 is a game changer for Lord Vader down the line. So when they are free-to-play farmable, it's going to be amazing. But the node that I got really lucky with and that I found on my first time in Sector 5 is going to be an Ewok node with 0 AoEs. I'm talking no one on the team can throw an AoE on you, and it's actually extremely helpful. There's another Ewok one later on I have to find. I don't know exactly where it is. Maybe it's over... There's a second one. I just want to quickly find it. Not here. There it is. We have another Ewok node that does not have Wicked. It has C-3PO, which means no AoE abilities. Absolutely amazing and helps this strategy so much. Now, the data discs are kind of important, not going to lie. The ones you're going to want to go for are, have it here, defensive buffs. Defensive buffs are very important. You get the tenacity up, which prevents you from getting dazed from low gray. You can't get stunned. You can't, you need to be immune to daze, because he's going to be generating a ton of turn meter because of Wat Tambor. So I'm really saying defensive buffs are an absolute essential, as well as Voluntary Vanguard. Those two alone, that's all you need. Defensive buffs, Voluntary Vanguard, and the rest is cake. You want to pretty much make sure that you want your tank as Malik pulling it off. I have a bunch of recordings that I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to show you quickly the team comp that I did it with. Obviously, the lead is going to be your Captain Rex. He's a game changer for the turn meter manipulation. Next, you're going to want C-3PO for that confuse. Helps them from preventing them from getting buffs. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck on Paplu the whole time. Next up, we're going to go with the absolute GOAT for any cheese mechanic, and that's going to be Wat Tambor, which makes this even more possible. We're generating more turn meter, giving Malik a nice heal. Very important. So that leaves to our fourth, Darth Malik. Malik is going to be our fourth character, the one that's getting the Voluntary Vanguard and also tanking all the big hits. And you guys know it, our fifth is going to be CX2. Now, I know you guys are thinking, wow, you have him at Relic 9, Vex. What are you talking about? This is not fair. But I promise you, as long as you follow this strategy, your CX2 is untouched. They cannot get hit at all. So this is the team. I am now going to jump into the video really quick, so stay tuned. So here we have the exact comp that I was just showing you. This is the Order 66 feat. Very simple. I'm going to play it on 2x speed so I don't take too much of your time. But opening play, pretty important. First thing you want to do, weapon tech on your CX2. When you do that, that means more turn meter for CX2 when the enemy team takes turns. Very important. Here, low grade, we all get resisted. Now you see here, our CX2 took a turn, which means we now have tenacity up, defense up, and critical hit immunity. The tenacity up is the most important part. If he gets dazed, there's no more turn meter gains for CX2. Not as many turns he's going to take. Not going to play Order 66. So here, what you're doing, get the tenacity up. You put the health tech on your Malik. Now here, the most important part, you can throw this on auto basic. Not a problem. Throw it on auto basic, but you cannot walk away. What you need to do is after you hit the same target 3 times, you have to change focus to a new target. So that's why I like putting C-3PO as the 5th, because when C-3PO basics, you're applying Confuse, which does not allow them to gain buffs if they have 1 stack, I believe. So when you're doing that, you put the stacks of Confuse on Paplu, which means he can no longer tank or taunt when you want to target another Ewok. So here, I'm targeting the same Ewok 3 times. And when you see that, you're going to see Order 66 pop up. So there, I see Chirpa has Order 66. You now want to change over to a new Ewok and hit that Ewok 3 times and keep going back and forth between the Ewoks. So I like typically going back and forth between Paplu and Chirpa. There you could see he was able to get taunt. I took it off Matt Auto for a second and got the shock on him. I don't think I run into that issue for the rest of the battle, but I was able to get like 20, I believe, 15 or 20 Order 66, and all you need is 10. But there you see Logre's trying to go for a daze there. Not working because we have that tenacity up from the defensive buffs. It's super clutch. Now this is going to work on any team that does not have an AoE. So that means if your CX2 is 3-star and Gear 6 or Gear 7, as long as you have the Zeta and he's at a high enough level, you're going to be able to pull this off. You're going to be able to get your SM33 day 1. So don't worry if you don't have these new clones absolutely maxed out right away. This is fairly easy. They're not touching you. You have enough turn meter gains with the crits from Rex Lead as well as the weapon tech from Wat Tambor. You're just going to generate so many turns. You see CX2 just constantly taking turns. But the big thing here I have to recommend is do not target the same Ewok over and over and over for 20 times. It's not going to work. You see Order 66 pop up on an Ewok. Change. Press your, phone. Keep it on auto basic. It can be on auto the entire time. You just have to switch targets. I'll let this play out to the end so you guys can see how it actually looks when I get the feat. But it's really simple. I know that this one was like a big stress for a majority of the player base because they don't... Order 66 is not a very well popular debuff. It's only exclusive to 2 characters right now. Or maybe 3 or 4 now with all the dark side clones, which are all very, very whaley at the moment. So, do not worry. This is very manageable. The hardest part is going to be trying to find the right node. Finding that Ewok node where there are no AoE. So, my mentality is by Sector 5, you already have that global feat for the 250 golden path, or whatever it is. It doesn't matter if you keep going into the gold or white. You're going to get it done. So here, I'm going to end the battle, and you see, inflict Order 66 10 times, 1 battle. Fairly simple. But as I was saying before, by the time you get to Sector 5, you don't have to worry about being on the gold path. You can go anywhere you want. So really, really, really try to find that Ewok node with no AoE. So that is going to conclude Order 66. I am now going to show you a very quick video showing the evasion down done in 1 battle, and it's really easy. So let me show you. So this one is the evasion down, and it's the same type of cheese that I'm showing you in my other 2 previous videos on a Droideka node. This one does not have Grievous. This one has I think, Count Dooku lead, but it doesn't matter. It can work on a Dooku lead with Droideka or Jango Fett. Either one will work. You just gotta find one that gets damage immunity, and that is it. So it's a regular Commander Luke team. Your real hero here is 3PO and Chewie. 3PO, they apply evasion down on a basic ability. So I'm going to put this on 2x speed. I don't want to, take too much of your time. But here, I just quickly try to get rid of the sides as quickly as I can. I was trying to, in this video, be able to target Jango because Jango has a locked immunity in the beginning, but he was able to generate too much turn meter before I can get to him. So I was like, you know what, let me try to get rid of Droideka. It didn't work. So no matter who you go for, it could be Droideka or Jango Fett. Whoever gets the damage immunity is who you want to get this going. So there, damage immunity. Now here, I'm throwing it on auto basic for the entire battle. There was a couple scenarios where Droideka was resisting those debuffs, where it was kind of getting a little sketchy. So maybe if you apply a potency data disc where you're getting stacking potency, that might be helpful here. But all you're doing is locking down Droidica, applying it on auto basic, you walk away, and you're getting your 15 key cards with the evasion down. No GLs needed, very easy, and it's a great way to stack a very easy data sector feed. It's very simple. So I'm not going to play this out to the bitter end. I'm going to skip a little bit. It's the same thing. Here you're going to see I'm at 10 seconds left. It's the same thing, auto basic for the entire 5 minutes. There, I get the kill in the last 0 seconds. It was crazy, but as you see here, easy attempt to inflict evasion down 60 times. No brainer at all. Very, very easy. And the last thing that I want to show you is the marked. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, don't know if this is a bug or if it's working as intended, but it is a game changer for you if you're worried about getting annoying mark done in one battle. You don't have to worry about it because of this one really cool trick. So let me show you. Okay, so this one's kind of cool. Was not expecting this at all, but I just want to show you, for example. See my team here? There are no marked mechanics on this team. No Bad Batch, no Piet, no Jedi Knight Revan, nothing. It's just a simple Empire team. It's an Imperial Remnant team, but that does not matter. That's not the point here. I just want to show you. I'm going to play this on 2x speed, so I'm kind of double stacking. I'm getting my Empire feat done, as well as the mark. Now look at the video here. Dark Trooper Moff Gideon has marked on him. If you guys saw in the beginning of the video with my data disc, I am using a voluntary Vanguard data disc. So that means if this is working as it's supposed to, because this is how it is working for it functionally right now, if you start the conquest in Sector 5 with a voluntary Vanguard attached and get all the way to the end, you're getting one one marked every single battle. And voluntary Vanguard is one of the best data discs in all of Conquest. It has helped me get through so many conquests that I wasn't supposed to on my alt account, and it's still here, and it's actually helping in Sector 5. So I'm just going to play this out till the end. I'm going for a regular 5s note. It does not matter. I just wanted to show you the bitter end of what it looks like, but you guys know this. There's no marked mechanic on this team. Nothing at all. But if you go all the way to the end, I just ended the battle. Check that out. I was able to get my Empire feat done in this battle because I ended up getting to the end of towards the end of Sector 5 with all the Empire kills. Didn't have to worry about any other feats, and I got my marked 25 times because I was able to finish every battle with a voluntary Vanguard, which means one marked. And I think if you play everything correctly, there's 25 battles in a sector, so you don't have to do any repeats. Meaning you have to do the boss fight twice, the final boss twice. That will equal to, I think, 25 battles. So guys, that is literally Sector 5. It's really not that hard. The only thing you might have to worry about is maybe getting Empire, winning 14 battles with a full Empire squad. But there are so many different Empire squads in this game, it shouldn't be that hard. So guys, that is going to wrap up this Conquest video. I hope this is helpful. I was stressed about Sector 5, and it actually ended up being the easiest for me. So really happy about that. We're going to have to CG announces that this is a bug or it's working as intended. I hope it stays, because this is really helpful, and I don't have to worry about doing those annoying marked feats in one battle or multiple battles. So guys, that's going to wrap up this Conquest video. I hope it helped you. It helped me, and here's to a new journey in my 30s. I hope you guys are here for the ride. So thank you again. If you guys found this useful, like the video, comment all your thoughts down below, and subscribe to the channel to become a Knight of X. And I'll see you guys in the next video. May the Force be with you all.